Pacific Rim is getting surprisingly good reviews for a film of the robot, alien, human, monster, sea creature race for the world variety. Probably because it's directed by Fantasyland expert Guillermo del Toro. Drew, what can you tell us about the actual story here?
The story is set sort of in the not too distant future, where a interdimensional rift has unleashed a lot of monsters that are coming out of the Pacific Ocean. So to battle those monsters, humanity takes the most, even approach, which is to build giant robots, which are piloted by two pilots, and it equals a whole lot of rock'em sock'em robot fun.
Guys, let's take a look at a clip from the film.
I believe that kaiju bone powder is $500 a pound. What do you want?
I need to access a kaiju brain. Completely intact.
No. The skull plate is so dense that by the time you drill into it...
The brain's rotted away, but I'm talking about the secondary brain. Now, we both know that the kaiju are so large they need two brains to move around like a dinosaur. I want to get my hands on that.
What the hell do you want a secondary brain for anyway? I mean, every part of the kaiju cell. Cartilage, spleen, liver.
Even the crap! But the brain... Too much ammonia! So what's the deal, little fella?
Well, that's classified. So I couldn't tell you, even if I wanted to. But it is pretty cool.
There we go. I love that. Russ, before we watch your review, I love that. Before we watch your review, what were you anticipating before you saw the movie?
Well, it's Guillermo del Toro, so this is sort of very different from what he's done in the past. This is a big, huge budget, sci-fi kind of movie, and you probably know him from Pan's Labyrinth and those kinds of movies. So I think we were all looking forward to something exciting because it wasn't Michael Bay and or somebody else with this big blockbuster, and we were hoping for a monster robot movie with some feeling.
Here's a concern the Monkey Man 365 has before we go into your review. Why are Guillermo del Toro movies so dark? Do they not have enough money for better lighting? Well, we'll see what Russ Letterman thought about all that. Let's check out Russ's 6-second review, courtesy of Moviefone.
Mr. Moviefone, 6-second review starts now.
It's Godzilla meets Transformers, except good. If you like monsters and robots, you'll like Pacific Rim. Amazing.
So it's good.
Monkey Man 2012 or whatever.
365.
Okay. Has a valid point. It is. I really like this movie, and I did like the fact that that it was a big, huge monster robot movie, but it had some characters that you cared about, etc. The thing that bothered me about it is I did have that sense that, like, guys, for $250 million, stick a friggin' light up. Let us see the robot. Let us see the monsters. The quick cutting, which is a habit that directors have gotten into recently. It's a cheat, right? Because you can cheat the effects. And so I'm like Monkey Man 250. I think they should turn on the lights and slow down the action.
Greg, what about you?
I'm excited. Please don't suck. I'm going to walk in excited to see robots versus monsters. I want to leave with just that same level of excitement.